Who the fuck is this guy? Well, it's the big one. We've covered Kevin, we've covered the A-Father, and now it's time for the super nonce. Matt's life journey, or Matt, the Green Goblin. Let's start when Matt was in his 20s, and a girl called Phoebe was in his bedroom, and he kissed her, and she was 14.
You're a nonce!
He has her name tattooed on his arm. We know this through his brother-in-law, and I have proof. But then we get into the real noncery, the grooming, what Matt actually uses his channel for, his Discord, which he used to use to talk to young girls the age of 13 and 14. And I'm going to show you the proof. The proof has been called out in the past and he denies it. And this story circles around a girl called Lainey, who was 13 at the time, going on 14. Animal. Sitting there watching wrestling, pulling his plum, talking to young girls. He's a dirty, filthy animal. Let's start with this.
And she's that depressed. She don't want to be here because she cares about that cat. Lorna is not happy at all in this one. She doesn't want to be here. And I try to make sure that I'm a good person. I tell her she has a purpose in this world. Lorna feels exactly the same way that Gang does about this world, because this world is cruel. This world is cruel. So that's why Lorna left. The only person she actually talks to is me. She doesn't even talk to her members' family because she knows I'm a good person and I try and make her happy. You know? Apart from the other day when she went, you know what, Matt? Thank you. But you need to give me some space. Don't get me wrong, I give her space all the time.
So to give you a bit of context, you'll see Seagirl in the chat. That's his so-called girlfriend in America. And she's in a private Discord group with Matt and this 13-year-old girl, Lainey. Now, this is all going on and Matt is trying to profess his innocence. Seagirl's after catching him and finding out he's been video calling this girl privately for weeks, for hours at a time. He keeps sidetracking here and just talking gibberish and talking about other things, but really we all know all his channel members have caught him being a nonce. Let's keep watching little bacon boy squirm.
Time. And I told her, I went, you know what? I'm going to be here for when you need me. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to show you that I will still be here for anyone that needs to know the truth about themselves. And that they can be a good person. They belong in this bloody world. You know? She still messages me. She doesn't message anyone else. She doesn't message Panda. She doesn't message Tina. She doesn't message Mia. She messages me because she knows I'm a good person. Panda left because she doesn't like me, because I thought that me and her were getting somewhere, and I actually started to like her a hell of a lot more. She thought that I thought we were in love when I said no, that's not what we literally said we were in. She told me to stop talking to Lorna in that kind of way when every single person on the channel knows what Lorna is like, the way she talks. She's friendly, but she's a little bit saucy. She flirts with everyone, but not in that way because she's not that person. She's a good person. No, there is a reason, sorry. She showed her true colours in the way that she spoke. Literally. Saying that I chatted shit and I went, I've got proof for everything. I ain't chatting shit. I'm a good person. I know this. That's why she left, because she showed her true colours and left. Big Owen left because I told him not to ban the mod straight away, time them out multiple times, give them their chances, because I'm a good person who want people to flip and talk. I try to make everyone friends. That's the reason why Big Owen first fell out.
Big up C Mills in the chat. Bam, bam, bam.
Because he was saying these two people who claim to be adults, but the ages of 20 and 21 wasn't 20 and 21. Apparently they were older. To Big Owen, there's no proof. Big Owen can't give me any proof. He didn't give me any proof. I tried to get them to be friends. They didn't want to be friends. Sorry, they were saying how.
They. You fucking nonce.
Not be biased towards anyone, because a moderator should not do that. Yeah. That was the first time. The second time, he got banned because someone for over how many flipping months kept calling him gay. How sad do you have to be to give in to a flipping troll on the internet? How sad do you have to be? You come from one of the greatest places on earth called Canada, one of the nicest people, and then what do? Because I told you not to do that. You got mad. You went onto Bibby's stream and started saying I was a bad moderator. I was a bad owner. Everything you did as a moderator, literally, I undid apparently, which was bullcrap. Because don't you think, literally, anyone could have told me straight. He could have messaged me and went, you know what? He said, you know what? He could have told me behind it. Nah, everything like. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Perfectly fine.
Okay, that's part of the meltdown I actually got on my phone. Now, unfortunately, I don't have all of it. I've clipped out bits. But at the time, I didn't know he was a little bacon. But now the next piece I want to show you is what he said in his private Discord, which I have, and then how he contradicts himself. Now, this is interesting because he's going to say he was only talking to her with Seagirl in a three-way call.
Okay, so Joe, I understand your question. That's not the reason why she was pissed off. And when I was FaceTiming her, it was me and someone else and her. There was me and two other people in that video call, and we were just talking about normal things. Normal life, YouTube, what's happening, all that kind of stuff. That's literally it. That's the only thing that we were doing. We was just talking normal in a video call, sorry. And in the DMs, yeah, I just basically said thank you. She's a legend. The amount of times I've literally sent her a message saying legend, you know what I mean? That's not a bad thing to say in a DM. I've never said anything like that, and I never will say anything like that to anyone ever, especially anyone who's underage. That is disgusting. And if anyone thinks of that of me, then they need their head examined. Trust me, I hate nonsense more than any fucking person on this planet. And you want to know why? Because I know one in real life, and luckily, hopefully, he's either dead or in prison. You really think I want to be around that sort of person? You know? Hell no. It's disgusting. Ugh, makes me sick.
I'm so sick, I'm harder than Kevin's bed sheets.
I can tell you I was not the only person speaking to her in her DMs on a normal level. And I've got proof. I got a screenshot, I've got the person sending me the message, and they stopped it. Just like I stopped talking to him, and everything was fine. Until this got brought up. Okay, Rooty. Yeah, gang messaged. When he messaged me about not talking to, obviously, underage youngsters, also known as the person that we're talking about, that was when I was FaceTiming her with someone else. There was a three-way video call and everything was good. It was just a normal conversation, their life, our lives, nothing else. Pardon me. And that was it. I don't know. That's the thing. Big Ohm got told stuff about me. I don't know what got said. You know. But then the next thing I know, they're in a video saying all these mean things when they don't know the facts. The fact is, one person I would only send literally, because obviously I'm not talking to anyone anymore, apart from the only two moderators that I have left, or three, sorry, and obviously Bibby and Gang. Literally, I've got the whole conversation between me and that one person. I can send every screenshot that I have, you know, but they're not with us, and I don't know how long it's going to take before they message again, you know. I literally told everyone I'm not that kind of a person. I despise that. It's disgusting. It makes me sick.
Right, so let's see the proof of this so-called three-way chat where it's actually not. It's just Matt video calling for an hour on end a 13-year-old girl.
She said, I bet Matt would get a chuck out of this. London isn't that scary, is it? Yes, it is. Then Matt proceeds to send a 13-second voice note to a 14-year-old child. The child replies with a 30-second voice note. I'm sorry, I couldn't stop laughing about what you said about the crow. There's a crow on a t-shirt, so I'm assuming it's something to do with that. Then Matt sends an 18-second voice note and a picture of his cat.
Because he's a little pussy.
Yeah. And then the child, remember, this is an adult man, 32-year-old man, a green-haired 32-year-old man. Just texting my kid quick. Conversing with a 14-year-old child. So she then sends him a voice note. Sorry to translate, always giggling and saying, oh, so cute, kitty, you're right, I need to calm down. Another voice note. Matt says something about his cat. She says, give him some extra treats. Matt says, 1 minute, 9-second voice note. Then she just sends short voice notes, look, 17 seconds, 5 seconds. Matt proceeds to send a 3 minute and 19-second voice note. He, your secret is safe with me, she says. The 14-year-old child says to the 32-year-old grown man who sent a 3 minute voice note to her, he, your secret is safe with me. Do you know what else she says? Yeah, I have notifications turned off too. So Matthew, if you groomed her into turning, if you asked her if she's got notifications turned off, why would you ask that, Matt? Oh, and by the way, look at this. She left the conversation at 10 to 8. Matthew sent a 3 minute voice note at 10 past 4 in the morning. Now, she's in American time, so it would have been different for her. But look, yeah, I have notifications turned off too. Why would you have...
And here's the proof. We have a little lying nonce bag matching nonce.
It's making me not want to live stream. So he's playing on the emotions of a child. I didn't mean to get you down. A 32-year-old man is playing on the emotions of a 14-year-old kid, saying you're flirting with someone, and that's making me not want to stream. If anyone wants to apologize, or personally, are you... If anyone wants an apology, Matt, I hate your guts, mate. You are a dirty little beast, bro. Oh, I'm coming for you, Matthew. You are a dirty little beast, my bro. Oh, it's on you, geese. Let's see who wins this war of attrition. It ain't going to be... Oh, mate, it ain't going to be you. If anyone wants an apology, I will personally give it to him if they want. Matt replies, are you able to FaceTime at 1 a.m.? 1 a.m. Are you able to FaceTime? Yes, for a little bit. Okay. You dirty beast, mate. 32-year-old man FaceTime a child at 1 a.m. What were you talking about, Matt? Call ended an hour. So look, right, at 1:01, Matt was talking to the child. Yeah, the call ended at 1 minute and 38 seconds. The call ended at 01:38, so they were on there for 37 minutes, yeah? My parents are helicopter parents. I had to hide you. They're very strict. So her parents have come in, and she's had to take Matt off the phone because he's an adult, and even she knows it's wrong, and Matt says hiding. Like he's getting off on it. My parents are helicopter parents. I had to hide you. What are you doing on a FaceTime call with a child at 32 years old for 37 minutes, Matt? You absolute beast. Bye, Lainey. Hope you have fun. That's a proper manipulative message, that. I know there's blokes who know what I'm going about. Like, when you want to piss your missus off, and it's like, that's a proper manipulative message, mate. Bye, lady. Hope you have fun. I'm sorry, I have no damn lock on my door, and people always intrude randomly. So he has got pissed off that the kid had to end the phone call, and he's like, bye, lady. Hope you have fun.
There you have it. Proof that he's a lying fucking nonce. He said he had a three-way call only with him, Seagirl, and Lainey, or Biscuit as she's known. But we just have proof there that he was lying. He was grooming her. You can see by the messages. He's a dirty little nonce. I don't know. Fuck. Shout out to Emer for the message and the kind of content that you provided. And obviously Mills and Bibby. Fuck. See you next week. See ya. And no, I'm cute. My name is Millsy.